Hey Internet, Eric here. Random video discussion for you guys today. Um, I was bored. I've been on vacation all week. I've been wasting a lot of time drinking beer and watching South Park and watching random movies. And one I put in, not gonna lie, didn't think I was going to like it. I thought it was going to be lame, but I figured, why the hell not? It kills time. I got nothing better to do. Um, Night of the Living Dead 3D. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I discuss plot spoilers, specific scenes, what have you. Came out in 2006. I didn't know much about this other than Sid Haig was in it. Plot spoilers or plot summary, it's Night of fucking Living Dead. It's a remake, but it's in 3D. And like I said, my expectations were pretty low because you literally have to wear, it's not, the 3D glasses, this bullshit. So I'm sitting there for 90 minutes watching it like this. But I'll say this. First things first, let's get that out of the way. The 3D actually works really cool, really well. I don't have a 3D TV. The downside is this DVD here, there is no option to put it in 2D. I like the spoilers. I like this. I had a lot of fun. I like this so much, I went on eBay, found for like $5 a 2D version, so I don't have to watch it with the glasses all the time because I had to take breaks in between because the glasses were hurting. But I really enjoyed this. It's Night of the Living Dead. They're coming to get you, Barbara. Barbara and Johnny, they're going to visit their aunt's grave. Zombies show up. They end up in a farmhouse. Sid Haig shows up in this version. Hilarity ensues. There's not... Here's the thing. Remakes, I've never been against. I've said that before. Some remakes I prefer over the original. I prefer the 1990 version over the original from the 60s. I like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake better. Anyways, but always give remakes a chance because you never know if you'll find a good movie. I really like this. And to be honest, a lot of it is remake in certain characters and in situations only because there's a lot of differences in this that I wasn't expecting. First off, the movie starts with the opening, I guess you'd say the opening shot of the path of Johnny and Barbara coming to the gravesite from 1968, but that's on a television. So an ongoing thing is the people are actually watching Romero's version while this is happening, even though there happens to be a Ben and a Barbara, even though she's called Barb, and a Johnny in this. The difference is right away. Johnny isn't killed. He isn't killed on screen. He doesn't even say "they're coming to get you, Barbara" line the way he does. You've seen it before. They're attacked by the zombies. He gets in his car and fucking ditches Barbara or Barb. The coming to get you, Barbara scene, since this is 2006, comes in a text message. I got a chuckle. So it's already starting off that different. You don't know what to expect, and I like that. Barb here, she's fine. She's not as cool as the 1990 version, but you know what? She is still a hell of a lot better than what we got in the 68 version. I really liked her. She's smart. She's tough. She doesn't take bullshit. Really cool character. And yeah, and I really liked her. Who else? The Ben character. Ben character is a college student. He saves her while riding a motorcycle. He's just kind of there. He's nothing really special. The characters aren't really special. You have they end up on the farmhouse. You find the people who worked the farm. The head, I guess you'd say that the husband, he wears the overalls. He's fine. He's really good at helping the situation. He's got the guns and stuff like that. You have his wife who is just there. You have the farm hand who helps. You got two people who are fucking in a barn, and then you got the daughter who just doesn't really do anything. So a lot of the characters there are just to be eaten or survive. Sid Haig, brand new character written exclusively for this movie. He works the mortuary, and he brings that same Sid Haig charm and charisma that if you liked him as Captain Spaulding in any of the Firefly family trilogy, you'll love him here. He's in the movie more than I thought because we see him in the beginning. He doesn't show up until maybe the third act, at the farmhouse and stuff like that. But I really enjoyed him. I always love his performance whenever he shows up. Fuck, even Hatchet 3, he's great. So characters are okay. The ones that I like, I really liked. The ones that I didn't think were that special, they were just there. I didn't hate any characters. Gore is pretty decent. We get the usual bites. We get some off-screen deaths. We get some neck bites. We get, wounds, stuff like that. Some headshots. Nothing too extreme, because this isn't. I think most of the budget went into the 3D, which I'll talk about. But nothing too bad. Nothing too lame. Let's talk about the 3D. What I'm thinking about now. I liked the way they did this. It's not like overly gimmicky, in your face on purpose, like Friday the 13th Part 3, where they literally had the guy with the clothes hanger. He lifts it up and puts the clothes hanger, or not the clothes hanger, the pole that the outdoor clothesline, fell off, and he put the thing right there in the screen. You have gimmicky how you saw the spear guns come at the screen, or the yo-yo, stuff like that. This barely gimmicky. There was a couple scenes where maybe the zombies' hands coming at you, but like I said, it really worked. But the way this was done is it was just cool because there were so many layers in this. You saw things popping out of you, even if it was just a car and people driving behind the car. The fucking subtitles were in 3D. That was cool. My daughter put it on a little bit because she was wondering how it was, and there was a scene where a guy, he wasn't pointing the gun directly at the screen. He was pointing off to the side, but it was still looking cool, coming off the screen. Someone gets stabbed as they fall down. I don't know if it was a fireplace poke or something. It was pointing at the screen, but it wasn't gimmicky like Friday the 13th was. So I actually had a lot of fun with the 3D here. I do wish there was an option on this version to turn it off. But it's ongoing throughout the movie. Like I said, even random stuff when they're going behind cars and trees and stuff like that. 3D was really cool. The ending. The entire third act is completely different than the original or the 1990 remake. I appreciated it, and I really liked most of it. I don't want to spoil too much, but let's just say the mother and father of the daughter, well, the daughter's fate is different a little bit. Their fate is different and more tragic, more sad. And I liked it because the father of the girl in this version wasn't a piece of shit asshole who was only how do I say this? He wasn't a piece of shit that was only looking out for himself, basically. He wanted to help the entire situation, and that's what I liked about it. He was a likable character. Just like in 1990 was an improvement of the barber character, this version was an improvement of him from 68 and 1990. So I really like that. It made you feel for that situation. Ben's situation, kind of the same outcome, totally different. I liked it. He gets more action in the third act. It's really, really cool how him and Barb have to work together in like a garage using cars and various instruments against these zombies. Really, really cool. They call them zombies, and that's what I really like because, come on, this is, what did I say, 2006. This is already the second remake that I know of where they just go ahead and say they're zombies. They're not ghouls, they're zombies. And I like that. And I like how, though, it's modern day, 2006, zombies don't exist. That's bullshit. Barb tells him, okay, just fucking look what you saw out there. They're zombies. Deal with it. That kind of self-awareness made me enjoy this film. Sid Haig. We find out that he knows, let's just say he knows a lot more than he claims to know, character-wise. I liked that. I liked overall what they did with his character. I liked what happened to his character. He was a fun improvement in this. Like, yes, he has a pitchfork. That is one gimmicky thing. They stab at the screen, but whatever. But he was a fun improvement as well. Like I said, the charisma and, like I said, then the reveal of his, I guess you would say, involvement was, let's just say, how do I say this? He knows more than what he's letting on, but I didn't see the reasoning behind it. I'll say that. So overall, I'll say this. If you really like or love the original Night of the Living Dead, you really like the original, or the if you really like the remake from 1990, just because it sounds gimmicky because it's Night of the Living Dead 3D, give this a shot. If you can't handle 3D for 90 minutes, there is, like I said, 2D versions of this out there. I know Vudu has it for rent. I think Hulu or Prime might have it for rent. I got this from my buddy Steve. I'm so glad I watched it and didn't just toss it away like, it was some stupid fucking movie. I had a lot of fun. But like I said, there is a 2D version out there if you can't handle 90 minutes of the glasses, which was a problem after a while. But like I said, it was worth it because I did not expect the 3D to work so well. It fucking did. I had a lot of fun with Night of the Living Dead 3D. Highly recommend it. And apparently there's a prequel to this that came out after this. Never heard of it. It's like Night of the Living Dead 3D Regeneration or some bullshit. I don't know. But I like this enough. I'm going to look for it. So, because it deals with either his father or his grandfather, I'm not sure. But that character is also in this. I'll leave it at that. So, highly recommend this. Give it a chance. It sounds hokey. It sounds stupid. It's a remake. I had a lot of fun. So, that's it. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, all that crap. Click the bell. Comment below. Tell me what you think. Don't know what else to say because it's fucking late and I am tired, even though I think I'm going to upload this in the morning on Saturday. Who knows? It's been vacation, but you know what? I still had kind of an interesting week. We'll leave it at that. Cheers.